Okay, it's time to talk about my top 20 most anticipated movies the rest of the year. Let's go. Now, just aware that this has changed from the start of the year as I've learned about new movies and new movies have already come out. As before this, I made this list. Token wasn't on it as I didn't know it was coming out, and Lego Movie 2 and Hidden World were both high up on there. Okay, anyway, skip the formalities, let's get to it. Number 20, The New Mutants. I'm not super interested in this because I'm not a big fan of horror movies, but I've been a pretty big fan of the new X-Men movies, except for Apocalypse. That was really bad. But besides Apocalypse, I've liked Days of the Future Past, and I like Logan, and I have faith that they can do good with this. Number 19, Secret Life of Pets 2. The last one was fine, I guess, so I'll probably go see this one, but the main purpose would mostly be Harrison Ford playing a dog. Because I saw the trailer, and he is the most Harrison Ford character you've ever met. Number 18, It Chapter 2. I liked It Chapter 1. It was good. Not my kind of movie, because I'm not a big horror fan. But eventually my family convinced me to watch it. I really like the adult section of the last movie, and I'm hoping this one will be good. And by last movie, I mean the one from the 90s. Number 17, Godzilla King of the Monsters. I've never been a huge fan of the Godzilla franchise, but this movie just looked really good with Millie Bobby Brown and all the Titans. I just think it looks amazing. Number 16, Men in Black International. Now, before I talk about this, I have to say, I haven't seen a single Men in Black film. The main thing that brings me to this movie is that it looks funny, it looks action-packed, and Chris Hemsworth and Tessa Thompson were a great match in Thor Ragnarok, so I feel that there will be a good Comedy Central in this film. And it's got Liam Neeson, so why else wouldn't I see it? Number 15, X-Men Dark Phoenix. I love the X-Men in the comics and video games, and I've been entertained by the recent movies, so I have faith that this will be a good ending to the franchise since, Disney bought 20th Century Fox, which means X-Men are coming to the MCU. Number 14, Frozen 2. The animation looks good. The last one was good. The main reason I'm seeing this is it's Disney, so. Number 13, Dumbo. It looks good. I've been a fan of a lot of Tim Burton's work. I love Batman. I love Beetlejuice. And I have faith this movie will be really good, because so far, most of the live-action remakes, except for the Alice in Wonderland movies, which were also directed by Tim Burton, have been pretty good. Maybe I should be word. Number 12, Shazam. Now, Shazam, I have not been a big fan of this guy in the comics, but this movie looks really funny, and Zachary Levi was great in a lot of previous roles I've seen him in. It looks like it's finally taking DC out of the little dark drop it was in. And by dark, I mean, Martha. Number 11, Joker. One of my favorite supervillains of all time is finally getting his own movie. Now, I haven't seen The Dark Knight, but I've heard the Heath Ledger performance was absolutely amazing, so I'll probably watch that before then and compare this to the Heath Ledger performance. I doubt it'll be that good, but we'll just see. Number 10, Jumanji 2. The last Jumanji movie was one of my favorite films of the end of 2017. It's one of my favorite comedies ever. It's absolutely hilarious with Kevin Hart, Dwayne Johnson. Karen Gillan was actually pretty funny considering her previous roles as Nebula. And of course, Jack Black is absolutely amazing. Or should I refer to him as Jablinski Games? Anyway, it just makes me more excited for this new film. Number 9, Pokemon Detective Pikachu. Back when I was younger, I used to love Pokemon and love to collect the cards, play the games, watch the show. And I haven't been too into it as now as I was as a kid, but I still quite enjoy the franchise. And this movie starring Ryan Reynolds as Pikachu looks really good. Number 8, Tolkien. The Lord of the Rings movies are some of my favorites of all times. And I once did a speech about J.R.R. Tolkien back in 5th grade, which makes me even more excited to see this movie, a great documentary about his life. I really hope they do well and don't mess it up. Number 7, Aladdin. Now, I know, the recent trailers have not made it look too good, but I mean, everything besides the unspeakable thing looks really cool between the Agrabah, Aladdin, Jafar, the Cave of Wonders, Abu, the Genie, Jasmine. It all looks really good, and Aladdin's one of my favorite Disney animated movies, and I have faith they'll do good here, except for, Number 6, Captain Marvel. Now, this doesn't look amazing, but I mean, it's bringing back some characters I love, like Nick Fury and Philip Coulson, and I really love the Skrulls and TV shows and comics, and I'm excited to see them on the adaptation of screen. I love Carol Danvers' Miss Marvel in the Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes TV show, and I have faith they'll do good here. And besides, it's Marvel, they haven't let us down yet. Knock on wood. Number 5, The Lion King. The CGI just looked absolutely amazing for this film, which is already a prime reason to go see it. And The Lion King is one of Disney's best stories, and it just might be better in CGI. Now, obviously it won't be as good as the original, the freshness of the original, but I have faith that this will be a good adaptation due to Disney's okay track record with movies. Number 4, Spider-Man Far From Home. It's Spider-Man. Spider-Man Homecoming is my favorite superhero movie that isn't Infinity War. and this looks good. And they use the main theme in the trailer, so I kind of am required to see it. Number 3, Toy Story 4. Oh, I'm seeing this. Number 2, Avengers Endgame. Now, I know a lot of you are probably saying, what? How is this not your number 1 movie of the year? Avengers Infinity War is a great movie. You're a Marvel fan, blah, blah, blah. And yes, I admit, Avengers Infinity War is my favorite movie of last year, my favorite superhero movie, and in my top 10 favorite movies. And this film looks absolutely amazing. I didn't love the first trailer, but the Super Bowl TV spot was absolutely stunning and exactly what I wanted. And I'm really hyped for this film, especially to see the final film with Cap and Tony. Probably. But anyway, my number 1 most anticipated film of the year is Star Wars 9. Now, I know some of you are probably saying, well, Star Wars Episode 7 was absolutely horrible garbage, and I have no faith in Disney. But, you know, I loved Last Jedi. I thought it was really good. I've loved every Star Wars movie for varying reasons, between best movie of all time, good, and wow, this is so bad that it's just super entertaining to watch, kind of good. But I love every Star Wars movie, and I'm so excited to see the final main trilogy Star Wars film. And I'm just hyped to see the final appearances of characters like Luke, Leia, and I'm just super hyped for this film because I love Star Wars. But anyway, that was my top 20 most anticipated film of the year. I hope you liked it. We may agree, we may disagree, and that's perfectly fine. Now make sure to like and subscribe. I hope you like the videos, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.